Okay, I'm so ready for foam rolling. You're gonna want your long 36-inch foam roller tonight because we're actually gonna start lengthwise on it. If you do have a shorter roller, it can still be doable. You just put it more towards your head and in between your shoulder blades for the lengthwise stuff. But you gotta keep your butt up in the air, so that's a little bit trickier, but it's totally doable. So yeah, I hope everybody's ready for this, and I know I definitely need the stretch and the myofascial release of the roller. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's go right onto our backs. So from here, you want to make sure that your head is supported. And there go the glasses. So your head's on the roller, fully on the roller, and your tailbone's down on the roller too. We're going to start with just a big chest stretch. So if your arms are up, you're going to take it out to the side and feel those hands get towards the floor. If you can hit the floor, that's great. If not, that's okay. Slowly bring it back up. Wiggle over just a little. So again, hands go out to the side towards the floor and back up. And again, towards the floor and back up. Now, while we're doing this, keep those abs pulled in. So tight through that core. Feel that help stabilize. Take it down and back up. So exhale here. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And as we do this stretch, as we're moving in and out of this, you'll find that your hands start to get closer and closer to the floor, even if it's just little bitty millimeters closer to the floor. That's great. Now we're going to do the same thing over your head. Arms go over your head and then back down to the side. So full range of motion, all the way up and all the way down. Now I know there's a few of you. I want you to make it harder, so bring your feet and your knees closer together. If you can keep them tight, touching the whole time, that's even better. And back, up and down. So exhale here. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. So you're feeling the roller press into the upper back in those traps. Now we're going to do a big arm circle. So up over your head, out to the side, down and around. And again, if you can get those hands onto the floor, that's great. But feel the length all the way around. Moving the scapula on and off the roller. Oh, so good. Lots of crunching and cracking going on tonight. Let's reverse it. Take it down. Up overhead as far as you can, and then back. So if you have any weird clicking, watch that range of motion. Maybe don't take your hands as close to the floor. Make it a point to keep them off the floor and shorten that so that it's not popping every time you circle around. Okay, now the goalpost stretch. So your arms go out to the side. So if I'm sitting, it'd be like this. Out to the side. And again, try to get those elbows on the floor. Just hold. I just want you to hold. Feel that stretch all the way from the sternum across the pecs to the arms. Abs are in. Now we're going to rotate the hands. Keep your elbows where they are, but rotate your hands now palms towards the floor. And then rotate it back. And rotate down. And rotate it back up. And up. So just moving nice and easy through all of these movements. From here, your fingertips are towards the ceiling. Think of a chest press. Arms go up, and then your elbows bend and try to tap the floor with the elbows. And that right there, wrap your shoulder blades around the roller. Stretch it back up. Wrap it around, up, to do bridging. And whenever we do bridging on the roller, you want to think of articulating your spine. So rolling slowly and one vertebrae at a time, so that if you have a few that feel like they're stuck together, you want to try to roll through that and get them to loosen up, unless of course you've had them fused. So feet go hips width apart on this, hands are on the floor. You're going to imprint, pull the belly button in, and one vertebrae at a time roll up. And you're going to feel the pressure of your upper traps, your upper back, push into the roller. Hold right there, take a deep breath in. And now exhale, starting between your shoulder blades. Slowly roll back down. Relax the shoulders. Oh, ow. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, imprint, pull the abs in, and slowly roll up. Oh, inhale at the top. Feel that pressure again. And then exhale. Slow articulation. Roll back down. Do it again. Exhale up. Hold at the top. Now here, you're going to bring your arms up over your head and see if you can go a little bit deeper into those upper traps. Inhale and then exhale. Roll down as you bring the arms down. Exhale, go up. Arms reach up over your head. And bring it back down. We're going to do that one more time. Exhale up. Reach the arms up over your head. And then roll everything down. All right, the next one, you're going to bring your hands behind your head, and now we're going to stretch the cervical spine and thoracic spine. So you're going to peel the spine off the roller as far as you can, and then one vertebrae at a time, roll it back down. Oh, I feel that. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. And up. Last one. Okay, you ready for some ab work on the roller? So we're going to start with toe taps. If you need to, the beginner version would be with one leg to tabletop and then switch. And switch. Your hands are here for balance. They have to be. That's perfect. So if you can, bring both legs to tabletop. Keep those abs in and tap. So inhale down, exhale up. Tight core. Now single leg stretch on the roller. Your hands are still on the floor, but you're going to curl the upper body up and you're just going to lengthen the leg out. So inhale and then exhale. Inhale, exhale. If you need to put your head down, that's okay. One more each leg. Keep the legs at tabletop, but your head goes down. Reverse crunches. Oh yeah, so you just imprint, release. Imprint, release. Two more. Okay, now for your frog, your heels are together, your knees and toes turn out. Your hands still are on the floor for balance. And you're gonna lift the head as you lengthen the legs. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Lift. So again, tight core. You're doing good. Almost there. And you can always kick your feet straight up to the ceiling instead of out on a diagonal if you're feeling that in your low back. Okay, back to reverse crunches. So again, exhale, lift, imprint, release. Anyone else feeling their abs get warm? Oh, so good. Okay, bring your feet down, and we're gonna do 10 more crunches. So hands behind your head. And this time as we crunch, we're gonna hold at the top to finish our exhale, and then slowly lower it down. Okay? So inhale to prepare. Exhale. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, hold, and lower. Hold. Okay, so those want to make it harder. Bring those feet and knees closer together. Let's feel the balance. So much harder. Two more. All right, nice job on the abs. So we're gonna scoot up now so that the base of the head is at the edge of the roller. And we're just gonna rock our head slowly from ear to ear. You're letting that press where your traps attach up at the base of your head. And if you feel a good stretch in the front of your neck, just hold. Or if you feel that good pressure of the roller stretching the muscles in the back of your neck, hold on that too. Keep breathing. Okay, now you're going to slide off the roller and relax onto the floor on your back. So all of that ab work that we just did, at the same time, you were foam rolling the muscles along your spine. So your floor should feel almost hollow where your back is. It's the coolest feeling. And so good to let all of those muscles get that release, that stretch, that pressure, and then it's gone. I can feel blood flow now going to the back of my head. It's great. So we're going to just stay here for another minute. Just let it settle, let it be. And then we're going to get into the other foam rolling. And through my shoulders too, they feel like they're more open after doing that. Okay, going into the inner thigh, we're going to foam roll that next. So you're on your stomach, your roller is next to you, parallel to your body, and you're going to bring that knee up. So if you can get the hip, I'm going to turn just a little bit so you can see me better. Blend in with my roller. That was not planned. Okay, so my knee is at hip height here, and then once I'm on my stomach, I want to straighten that leg out. Oh, ow, right there. That did not take long. So holding when it hurts. Let's roll this. I'm gonna come up just a little bit. So relaxing your foot, letting the weight of your foot and your leg apply more pressure is great. And then as it starts to go, you're rolling I'm scooting my whole body towards the roller to feel that stretch change as it moves up my leg. While you're here, if you rotate your toes to the floor or your heel to the floor, that's going to change what you stretch. So find whatever hurts the most. Sorry about that. And then keep rolling and breathing. I definitely need this one today. If it's more comfortable for you to lie flat, do it. I'm staying propped up so that you can hear me better, but you don't have to be lifted. Definitely relax on the floor as much as you can. Ow. Oh. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Oh, okay, I have to switch sides. Oh man. So if you're in a good spot, stay there. If you want to switch with me, you can. So again, I'm on my stomach. The roller is parallel to my body, and I'm going to bring my knee up. From there, if you can, straighten that leg out. For some of you, you may not need to straighten your leg. Keeping it bent may be intense enough, so stay there if that's the case. Yeah, that's it. Holy cow. I'm just a little. There we go. Oh, that's it. Let's just breathe. Breathe into this. And as you start to feel that fascia and those muscles relax, release, keep rolling, keep moving. Even if I'm staying still because I have a really sore spot right here, feel free to keep moving. Keep inching your body towards the roller and keep rolling it. You'll know when you need to hold. And this on me really, oh man, needs it. And sometimes, I mention this because I'm feeling it right now, as you roll one spot, you'll feel, it's called referral pain, as it zings up or down or across somewhere else. That means you're really on a good spot. But if you're ever rolling and you start to feel your toes go numb or tingly, you need to stop. That means you're pinching a nerve. So you need to ease off of it, maybe switch sides, come back, try it again. We don't ever want arms and legs or feet or toes to go tingly or numb. There we go. It's starting to go just a little. Oh. Now, if this is your first time ever foam rolling your inner thigh, congratulations. Didn't know that something could be so painful, right? It's kind of deceiving. You think, oh, I'm good. It's not tight like my IT band. And then you start rolling it, and I always just want to cry. Yeah, so for me, definitely, so I got that all the way up into my hip, no problem. But down at my knee, crazy painful right there. So I'm going back to that. And we're going to do each leg twice today because I want you to feel the difference between the first set of rolling and the second set. And we're going to switch. I'm going to switch right now. So go ahead and switch sides with me. So again, I'm going to try to find that same spot on this side. Yep, there it is. I just heard something pop. Woo! Yo! Holy cow. But that's what we need. There's clearly something wrong. Something's too tight. It needs to let go so that the body can be in better alignment. That's it. Keep breathing. And as you're rolling, you might find that where you roll down that first side, it's not as tight. Now you can roll just a little bit farther and feel where it's tight, but that first initial spot is probably a little bit better. That's how fast myofascial release can work. That's how effective it can be in helping bring balance back into your body. Oh, there's another good spot right in the middle there. Oh. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back to that insertion point at my knee. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that is good. Wow. And again, I can feel I'm tensing my foot. If you can relax it, easier said than done. Okay, we're gonna switch sides again. We have to do both sides twice. What we do on one side, we must do on the other. Even if it doesn't feel like it's sore or tight, we always have to do both sides. Okay, so I'm at that point again. So much better. Oh, there it is. Much harder to find. So now I'm going to keep rolling my leg. I'm going to keep rolling that to go a little bit higher. Maybe I can find that same sore spot in the middle of my leg, like on the other side. But kind of cool if you can go farther and that first hot spot isn't so hot anymore. I love the foam roller. Always breathing. Okay, that's good. Wow. All right, so we're gonna come up. We're just gonna sit for a second and kind of shake those legs out. Yeah, that's tender. I can feel for sure. I need to be rolling that more often. Okay, we're gonna go into the hips, the piriformis. So we're gonna sit on our rollers. And remember, it's important on this one, whichever leg you bring up and cross over, that's the side you lean into. So if you cross your leg over and lean to the other side, and you're like, yes, nothing is sore. It's because you're rolling the wrong way. So roll back to that butt cheek and find that hot spot. You're just gonna hold when you find it, and you'll know when you find it. If you're feeling pretty good today and you want to go down on your elbow, you can bring your legs up more, and you can also roll all the way over to the side. So you can get right where it attaches over by the femur. That's good. But today I'm sore right in the middle, that piriformis. Very nice. Just breathe into that with me. There we go, it's starting to go. I can feel it. Okay, I'm going to switch sides. So I'm going to swing around, ankle on the knee, and lean into that hip. There it is. Same on both sides. So I'm going to go down on my elbow so I can go a little bit more to the side here. There it is. So again, move around. You can roll up towards your low back. You can roll it down towards your knee. Just move around until you find where it's sore, where it's hurt, and then hold. Stay right there and hold. Okay, so again, we're going to go back to the first side and do it again. I want you to feel the difference between the first and second sets. So ankle on the knee, lean into the hip. There we go. Okay, so my initial spot, I don't feel. It's gone. I hope you guys can feel that too. I hope it's better or less. It may not be gone, but I hope it's a little better. And that way you can look for a new sore spot. So that's why I'm rolling all the way over, kind of into the crease of my hip. Feels really good today. And a lot of of times for that second set, you won't need to spend quite as much time on it because it's already stretching quickly. It's remembering what you want it to do. So we're gonna go over to the other side. Ankle on the knee, lean into the leg that's up, and it's so much better. So even if you just pick one muscle group a day, your piriformis, your quads, your calves, your neck, something, foam rolling something every day is better than thinking, oh my gosh, I don't have 30 minutes or an hour to foam roll. Pick one muscle group, do it on each side 2 to 3 times, and you're good. I have a lot of people who ask me, when you find a hot spot, if it's really, really painful, how long should you hold? If you can hold it 60 to 90 seconds, you've done really, really good. And that's when you feel like you're either gonna like throw up or you have an ice pick in the side of your leg type stretch. Okay, come on up. I hope that feels better in the hips there. I wanna hit calves next. So again, I'm gonna start at my ankles. I'm just gonna kind of just push. I'm pushing the lower calf muscles called your soleus, and I'm pushing into that. I'm letting the roller, I'm trying to find the hot spot. This roller might be too soft for my calves today. I think I need something a little firmer. I mean, I still feel it. It still hurts, but I think it could be deeper. And then sometimes you just have to kind of work through, again, the superficial layers to be able to really go deep. And then just slowly start bringing the roller higher on your calves. So now I'm right in the middle, kind of where the soleus and the gastrocnemius come together. It just feels good. Now, if you find a good spot and you're like, wow, that's it, hold on it, stay on it, put the pressure on it, don't move. So even if I'm moving, stay there. Like right there. I'm just gonna hold this. You can keep doing that gentle push, or just hold. And I also have the weight of my other leg applying more pressure. So I really don't need a harder roller. This one's great. Ouch. Okay, switch legs. This side's definitely more sore. Oh, right there. Oh man. Wow. Better. Okay, back to my first leg. Keep rolling. If you're doing both, keep rolling both of them. You can get all the way up behind the knees. If it feels better to be down by the ankles or to the side, you can do to the side. Again, we're all so different, and what we do makes different muscles tight. So if I'm holding and you don't need to hold, keep moving. I'm just kind of your guide. There it is. All right, I'm going to stay right there. I found it. Always breathing. Ow. Okay, I'm going to switch legs the last time here. So I just kind of move around until I find that knot, and then I hold right there. Okay, I'm going to kind of shake that out. So much better. I needed that on my legs, my calves for sure. Thank you for joining me. I hope you like the ab work on the roller. I love that because it's a 2-for-1. Work the abs and stretch the back at the same time. So until next time, thank you, and I will see you soon.